But let's talk about the album Faith of a Mustard Seed. 14 tracks from the producer. I'm going to go through each track and say what I think about each one real quick. Starting with Show Me the Way, which was pretty much the intro of the album. It had Kirk Franklin on there. I liked it a lot, I'm not gonna lie. It had a really good feel, you know, that religious Christian music, good vibes, those extra high octaves. I rate this an 8 out of 10. Next track is Up Now. The track was kind of cool, you know. I liked it. It's particularly the last verse. I think that was Yachty rapping the last verse, and where the instrumentation kind of switches up, the violins kicked in. That was the climax of the song. So I kind of liked it. I'll give it a 7 overall. Yeah, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The next track, Pressured Up. Now I like Schoolboy Q, and that's what really made me like this song. It was real laid back production. You know, production wise on the whole album, it was cool. Really good actually. But I like the vibe of this one. It was very laid back. And I'm a big fan of Schoolboy Q. So this one, for me, will get a rating of 7 out of 10. Next track, One of Them Ones. Someone's got Quavo on there. I wasn't so impressed by this track, I'm not gonna lie. It's cool, it's a cool vibe. It's a good, you can bop your head to it and all that. But I thought it was a pretty average song. Nothing bad about it, but pretty average. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Next track, Parking Lot. This one, again, like a lot of the album, it's something that you can bounce your head to, you can move to. He's got that, Mustard has got a really good knack of producing a beat that gets your feet bouncing, your feet tapping the ground, gets your head bopping, gets your hips moving. And it does that for this song as well. But overall, as a song, it was cool, it was good, just above average I'd say. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Next song, A Song for Mom, or as we say, Mom. The production was really nice. I really liked it. Really good song. Probably one of my favorite songs in terms of production. But because of the production, yeah, I'll give this song a 7 out of 10. Next track, Worth a Heartbreak. Really like it. Really, really, really like it. I mean, Ty Dolla $ign, one of my favorite singers. When he's on the track, it normally sounds good to me. So I'll put this as a 8 out of 10. One of my favorite songs on the album overall. Probably my favorite song on the album actually. That Worth a Heartbreak. Next track, Truth Is. This song just sounds like a single. It just has a single vibe. But overall as a song, it was a cool song. It was a good song. Catchy. Nothing bad I can really say about it, but it doesn't really get to the next level for me to make it anything above an average type of song. So I'll put like a 6 out of 10 for this one. Next song, Minds with Charlie Wilson. I mean, you got Charlie Wilson on the song, it's gonna sound good. Production wise, the whole album is good. Charlie Wilson definitely adds his own flavor. But overall, as a song, I didn't really feel it that much. I wasn't so impressed. But it wasn't a bad song. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Next track, One Bad Decision. This is a kind of like a remake of 911 with Wyclef and Mary J. Blige. I thought it was a very good rendition, and they added their own little spin to it to make it their own flavor. Really like the song. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Next track, Yak's Prayer. Kodak Black rapping. Actually was very decent on this song. I'm not even a big Kodak Black fan, but I recommend anyone who's not a Kodak fan to check this out. It might convert you. The production was very simple but very effective. I liked it as well. Definitely one of my favorite songs on the album. I'd probably say it might actually be my favorite song on the whole album, just because maybe Kodak surprised me with his rapping. Boy can flow. Next track, Ghetto. The production was on point. Very good production. Definitely one of my favorite songs just on a production level. Overall, it was a cool song, chilled out vibe, and obviously we like to hear Young Thug on a song. It's been a while we hear some original music from him. Free Thugger. But I'll put this as a number 7. I'll put a 7 out of 10. Yeah. Next track, Pray For Me, which is the final track of the album. It's not really a song that I would normally rate because there's no rapping and singing on it. It's more just talking. But it's basically him bigging up his people around him, praising God, showing that he's thankful for all the blessings and even all the hardships in his life. And he also let it be known that Nipsey basically named his album. The name of the album is actually from the Bible. And Nipsey said it to Mustard one time, and then he didn't really understand what it meant when Nipsey said it to him. But obviously he found out and later on called his album Faith of a Mustard Seed. Overall for this album, I would probably rate it, I mean, it's not my type of hip hop. If I'm gonna rate this whole album, which I'm gonna do right now, I'll probably put it down as a 7 out of 10. It wasn't quite average, and it definitely wasn't a bad album. It was a good album. I think a 7 out of 10 is a fair one. If I was gonna be really strict, I would say a 6.5, just because I do like a lyrical album. But this is an album that's meant to make you feel good. If it's an album that you want to give a feel good factor, this is definitely the album. If you want lyrics and all that, this ain't it. But overall, I'll definitely say it's a 7 out of 10 for me. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree, and whatever you agree or disagree with. But this is just my opinion. I want to know yours. Leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. It's Fresh Hip Hop Opinion. Peace and love.